Yeah, for Power BI, you can upload your dashboard to Novi Pro. Then from there, you can just add the link to your portfolio to show it. Then for project like SQL, you can put that on GitHub and just like put the link on your portfolio. Okay, my system is up now.
Hi sis, please can you go back to the Power BI?
Okay,
Yes, thank you.
yeah. So so for the Power BI project, I just put like all of my dashboard on Novi Pro. It's like a free website that you can show your dashboard and put like details like responsive. So people can like how would I explain that? Like people can maybe click something and it will respond depending on what they click. So you can do that with Novi Pro. So it's just a free account that you can open. So once you create Power BI your Power BI report on the Power BI app, you can just copy the link and put it here. So anybody that like wants to maybe interact with your dashboard can do that from here. Like once they click on something, it changes. So the major thing like that you need for a portfolio is your CV about you, and then your project. Like that's the most important thing. Projects you've done so far, like people can go there and see what you've done and they can interact with your project. So that's like the most important thing you need. For example, for my portfolio, I just I divided my project to like my areas of expertise. For example, Excel, Power BI, Tableau. So I just pick like a few projects from all those from all those tools I can use. Then it's on my portfolio. So I'm just going to do a demonstration of how to create a portfolio with CAD because it's a simple like drag and drop. They already have templates, so you can just edit it to your taste. So I'm going to just transfer that to my system.
Well, yeah, artist sis, please can you show us that what do I call it now? That place where you had um all the projects, all the skills that you have abilities in the
Okay.
Excel. Yes, this one recent projects. Okay, so that everybody can see.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So the reason why this the like I recently did like this portfolio, I think about some months. So the reason why it's like interactive was because I used HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. So it was more like I like wrote the code out. So that's why it's like interactive.
Okay, sis, please slow down. Repeat that again. Not all of us are on the same pace.
All
Okay,
right.
please.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So God, I don't really do this. So please
I
just
know,
deal
I
with it.
understand. I understand. Just go on. When you mentioned bootstrap, I was just wondering that not everybody might understand.
Yes, yes. So that was why I said like an easier way to do this is just to use like a ready-made website where you can just choose a template
Okay.
and you just like drag and drop. But the most important thing for a portfolio is like you have to show your project. So project that you've worked on, like you have to display it on your portfolio for people to be able to see it and interact with it. So for my portfolio, I put like 6 projects. Although I have other projects I've done, but I chose like these 6 projects. So for Power BI, I put like 2 dashboard I've done before. So anybody that comes to my portfolio, they can easily click on, for example, this dashboard, and it will take them to the dashboard so they can interact with it and see what I've done so far. Same with like SQL, Excel, and Tableau. So for your portfolio, I'll recommend like say 3 projects of like projects you've done before. So the most important thing is to in the description of the project, the tools you've used, the problem you are trying to solve, and like your recommendation from your analysis. So for projects, you can get data sets online on popular website like Kaggle and just analyze it. Probably draw a dashboard from it, or maybe a virtual internship. So then you can display it on your portfolio for people to see. I think my system is up now.
If you have questions, you can start writing them down. Just write them down, and then when it's time for questions, you can just type them in the chat box, and then or you can type them in the chat box as we go, and then we'll go back to look at your questions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I'm trying to join with my system now. So I'm just yeah, so can we hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So are we clear on like everything I've said so far about like what you need for a portfolio? So I can just go into like demonstrating it, like an example.
Please, if there's anyone that doesn't understand what she has said so far, please indicate so that she can quickly give us a summary before she continues. Thank you.
I don't understand. Please, can you come again?
Yeah, okay. So I said like to create like a portfolio, a data portfolio, like the most important thing you need is like your project, like what you've done so far, for people to like to see it, and like so they know that you have like an evidence of what you've done so far. So the major thing you need for a portfolio, apart from like resume, certification, those ones are like easy to get. So you need like a project of what you've done so far. For example, for a data analyst, you need like a visualization, maybe with Power BI or Tableau or Excel. So you need projects you've done on Excel or SQL, depending on the stacks you are using. So like that's the most important thing for a portfolio. The other thing like about resume, those ones are like something that is easy to come by along. So the most important thing you need is like projects. So you need to have projects that you've done so far to put in your portfolio. Do we get that?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So I'm just going to do a demonstration with CAD. So it's a simple one-page responsive application that you can use to build a portfolio. So I have like an account with them. So I think I've done some. So we are just going to use that. Yeah, so these are examples of portfolios I've done before I like switch to GitHub. So I think I'll have to delete one. Let me check this. So the website I'll be using for this demonstration is CAD. So you can just go to Google and put CAD. So it's CARRD. Like the first one here. So once you create an account with them, I can't do that because I already have an account. So once you create an account with them, then you click on like new sites. He said, I'm sorry, I need to delete one. Yeah, so you click on new sites. Are we following? So when you click on new sites, there are like lots of templates. So depending on whichever one you want, so you can choose from like all the templates they have. So I'm just going to look for one to use. Okay, let's check this. Yeah, so this is like a template we can use. I'm just going to go with this. So once you select the template you want, so you can start editing and like putting your org. So for example, like hello. So for here, I can put something like my name is. I can put welcome to my. Yeah, so I can put something as easy as that. So these ones are just like, so for example, if I want to make like a data analyst board, then I can just put yeah, so I can then for here I can put like for example my picture. So I'm just going to look for. Okay, I'm just going to look for like a picture. So here you can like just put your picture. So then for work, here I can add like some of my projects that I've done so far. So like I said, for a data analyst now, see I'm trying to like put like maybe a Power BI project. So here I can create like like a background in Canva, for example. Say I'm trying to maybe show a project I've done on probably airplane analysis. So I can create like a simple project, a simple background from here. So example, let me just check one of my projects that I've done. Okay, Twitter KPI dashboard. So I can put something like Twitter. This one is just like probably like had like a hard color to it. Trying to see a color I can use now. So for example, tools used. So yeah, so back to my portfolio. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete this. So the first thing I'm going to add here is like an image. So under the image, I'll add like a link. Yeah, so for this image,
Please, if you don't understand at any point, kindly indicate so that she can explain again.
okay. So if you don't understand anything, just let me know. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to like display project I've done. So I just created like this like an image that someone can see like, okay, here you can maybe put like, if for example you are doing like an HR analysis, you can put like maybe image of like people in an organization. Then down here I just put like the tools I use. So from seeing this picture, the person can know, okay, this project I'm like showing, I did the analysis in Tableau and Excel. So that was what I said at the beginning, like to create a portfolio. So the first thing you need to work on is like projects like that you're trying to show. So you can choose like diverse projects based on like the tools you are using, and you can like display it on your portfolio. So for the first one is like this project I'm trying to like display here. So I'm just going to upload the image. for the sake of like explaining, I'm just gonna use it this way. But what I would have done in normal days is to go back to Canva and maybe try to create like a smaller image that can show everything that like I'm trying to show. So for the sake of explanation, I'm just going to like go with this. Yeah, so for this link, I'm just going to like add a link of the project. So here is just a link of like the Tableau project. So when you are creating like your own portfolio, so depending on what kind of project you are creating, for example, now if you are creating like maybe just an Excel project, you can put like screenshots of the project there. So I'm going to show us an example now. Yeah, so for example, now this is like a project like that I created with CAD. So just like the same way I did like an image. So this is what I'm trying to replicate, like putting a picture of like what I'm trying to show, then just some explanation and where you can find the project. So let's go back here. Please, are we following?
Yes.
Does anybody have any question? I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm a bit fast.
No, you're not okay.
Okay. Yes, I'm just going to go back. So yeah, I'm trying to display. I'm trying to check if there's a way I can make this image bigger. Let's go back. Okay. Okay, let's come back here. So these ones here are just like a way you can just play around with what you are like displaying. Yes, I think I'm good with this. Then I want to add like a text. Just come back here. So under this link, I'm just gonna put like the link of my project. Then just put like maybe interact with my dashboard. Interact. Okay, so this is good. Then for the description, I can put like Twitter KPI dashboard. So this just depends on you. So what I'm trying to do here is like to put an image of a project I'm trying to display. So this can be like maybe a picture of the dashboard or whatever it is. Then I put a link here to like interact with the dashboard. Then here I'm trying to put like a description of what the project entails, tools are used, recommendations and the likes. So you can either put like those recommendations on wherever you are displaying. So this here is like Tableau public. So you can just upload wherever project you do on Tableau here. So anybody can come here to view it. So I'm just taking the link and putting like everything together under my portfolio here. For people to just be able to like come under my project and like just click on it. So I'm just gonna put Tableau Twitter KPI dashboard. I can put something like tools used. Excel, SQL, and Tableau. And this a few description and like recommendations. So it just depends on you. But we get what I'm trying to do, right? Do we get what I'm trying to do?
Please, do you understand? Or
is anybody following?
I'm following, but I don't know about.
No, I'm lost a bit somewhere.
I'm following, no.
Okay. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to like build. So for example, this one that I showed us here, I did this with CAD. So I'm trying to like replicate, like it doesn't have to be the same look and feel. Like you can do it, you can design it with, like you can be creative around it. Like there are lots and lots of things that you can put in your portfolio. Like you can be creative around it. But the major thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to replicate this one here. I did it with CAD, like, so I'm just trying to replicate the same thing. So you can be creative around it and go whichever way you want to do it. You might decide like, oh, you don't want to use this look and feel. There are lots and lots of templates you can use. But the major thing is to display your maybe about you, your portfolio, projects you've done so far. So I'm just trying to replicate the same thing. So I put like an image, a description, and where you can interact with the project. So after I'm done with this portfolio, like this card, it automatically gives me like a link that is personal to me. So the link, I can put it on my CV. I can put it on my LinkedIn, so people can click on it and see what I've done so far. So it's free. It's free. So that's what I'm trying to do. So for under this portfolio, the first thing I did here was here you can put like your image depending on what you want. So I just put hello, welcome to my data portfolio. I can put like my name. I'm a data analyst based in Nigeria. Then under work, I'm just trying to show like recent so there's no one way about it. You can be creative as much as you want, but the major thing is to just like have projects you've done. So here I put like a picture of what I've done so far. So to be creative with it, you can put like maybe an icon of Twitter, so people like know what you are doing. Then I put like tools used, Tableau and Excel. So I put the title here, some explanation. You can put like some explanation of what the project is about, then a link to interact with it. So when someone clicks on this, the person can easily go to where you've uploaded your project. So like I mentioned when I started, I said for like data analyst that I have, major tools that I use like is Excel, Power BI, SQL, and sometimes Tableau. So for Power BI, an easy way to put like your report online for people to interact with it is Novi Pro. It's also like a free website that you can put like a link. Once you how do they say it now? Once you like send your dashboard to the Power BI public, like the Power BI website, you can copy the link from there and put it on Novi Pro. So that way people can interact with your dashboard. Like they don't need the app. You just need to give them the link. So that way they can interact with whatever you've done. So then you can bring all those links together in a portfolio. So I'm going to add another one now. So I'll come here and put another image. Yeah, so the image, for example, I'm trying to display. So let's just go create another one. I'm going to check for. So I want to put like this project on the portfolio now. So online retail analysis. So I'm just going to create another one. So you can do it whichever way you want. So I created this now. So like showcase a project. So I just put project 2.
Hello everyone, please if the call goes off at any point, I'll send another link, then we can join back in. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm going to repeat the same thing I did for like this first project. So I'll add the text. Online retail analysis. So next thing I'm going to do is to add a link. Let's go into- So I'm just going to copy the link from here. So I'm going to leave it at these two projects for now. So for project like SQL, you can put like your code on GitHub. So that way you can just copy the link of your repos of your repo and put it there. So people can just like click on it and click on the link and go to like your GitHub repository so they can see, or you can take like a snapshot. So an easy way to like show your SQL project is by using what's it now? I can't remember now. I can't remember the name. Or just quote generally. Sorry, 1 minute. I'm just gonna check.
This is your GitHub page.
Yes. I'm trying to. I can't remember, but like something like this. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember where I did this now. But we get what I'm trying to say. Like how to, you can't just like bring your codes here. Like for example, your dashboard. Like much more than putting like maybe a picture of the dashboard is easier for people to be able to interact with what you've done. So that's why I went through the route of like, for example, if you are trying to like show a Power BI dashboard, an easy way to do it is by putting it on Novi Pro. That way people can easily come to interact. So once someone comes here, they can easily click on displays and everything on the dashboard changes. If I'm just putting like the image on the portfolio, that flexibility is not there.
Yeah, you're right.
So that way they are able to like interact with my dashboard. Same with Tableau. If you probably have like a dashboard in Tableau that you want to put on your portfolio, an easy way to do is to just put it on Tableau public. That way people can, if I'm just putting the image, someone cannot come and maybe like click on what I've done to see how the dashboard will interact. But by putting the link, when they click on the link, they can easily come here and, oh, okay, this is what this person has done so far. Then in the description, I can list tools that I've used. For example, for Power BI, you can put like maybe you use like a measure, a calculated column, like just listing out everything you've done. So that way they know like you know what you're talking about. So same thing with SQL. And once I like get the name of this, I'm going to send it like on the group. So you can easily put like all your select statement there. So when people come and they see, oh, they know okay, this person can do this, can do that. So that way I can just copy like the link of my GitHub this link and put it there so they can come here and see like what I've done so far, like the explanation. So do we get it to that point? Did we get it to that point?
Please, do you understand or should she go back?
Not really. Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
at what point?
Well, maybe because I don't really know how to interact with that GitHub platform. So,
Okay, the
so
GitHub.
yeah.
Okay, we would have to pick. Is this something that we can? Do you have time for that?
Oh, the only thing I can advise is probably maybe we should go ahead and maybe create projects, so that way we can now take it one by one. So for example,
Okay.
for GitHub now, this is just like a template, so I can just copy the code and like give you and you just like edit it.
Okay. Anu, do you have GitHub on your laptop?
No.
Okay, you know what? I will look for a video on
Okay.
the fundamentals of GitHub, how to use it, knowing your way around GitHub. So
Okay.
from there, you'll be able to download and then find your way around it. Then, if you have any issues, you can come to the group and then we'll look at it together.
Okay. And that will be better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm still following Shark.
Okay, okay. Thank you so
I
much.
promise.
Yeah, so the stuff I was talking about before, like for maybe SQL code is Snapify. So you can just like copy your code and just like comment out like
Snapify, okay.
yes, Snapify. So that way people can see like this. Okay, this is a select statement. You know, there's a way it distinguishes it from like the other stuff. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like here now, it's easy to you can easily read this code. You can easily read this. Okay, this is select. This is unlike if I'm just like maybe screenshotting everything. So this is like an easy way to show maybe SQL projects you've done on SQL. So do we get that? So I'm just going to come back here. So I explained like the first page that shows on your portfolio, then
Like the landing page.
yeah, the landing page. Then okay, you can just put maybe project, depending on where, like there's no one way to it. The most important thing is like you are showing your project, you are putting the link for people to be able to interact with it. So there's no one way to it. Depending on how creative you are, like you can just play around this, edit it to whichever way you want it to be. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it like, oh, let me just put. So for things like this, you can use like ChatGPT. Probably put your CV on ChatGPT, like okay, craft out like an about, then you can edit it to whichever you like. Like my name is this is just an example. My name is Ife. I am a like I said, it's just an example. I'm a data analyst. I'm proficient. I'm a data analyst proficient with tools including SQL, Excel, and Power BI. I draw. Well, this is just like an example. I draw actionable insights. Insights from data. So you can put wherever you want there. So you can use like ChatGPT to probably uh, write like a statement that summarizes everything you do and project you've done. Like, oh, I have a BS in this, blah 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 blah. So yeah, under the contact, then under this icon, you can here, for example, you just replace it with your Twitter link. Same thing with Facebook. We don't need Instagram, so you can add a new one. You can add trying to check for LinkedIn. I'm just trying to add like a link. Some of my links. I'm trying to find LinkedIn. Just want to yeah, so Twitter and Facebook.
Hi, Ife, we can't hear you anymore.
Oh, sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, we can.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like edit this contact me page. So for like your social media link. So when you have Twitter, you can just like replace it with your Twitter link. Same thing with this, like things like you don't need me, for example, I don't need Facebook, so I can just like delete it. Email and the likes. So I was just trying to like look for LinkedIn. I can't find it for now. Yeah, so contact me page. Put like all your link. Okay, so this is like a demonstration of like what I said. So to add, let's save this first. So once you are done like putting everything, you can always come back to edit. Like it's not a one day thing. Like you edit it as much as you want. So after you are done to like put it online for anybody to be able to see it, so you just come here to this publish site. So title my my online.